So all those that you just mentioned are completely online.
Completely
I
online.
don't have to set a foot into San Antonio at all.
No, not really. Unless you, I mean, you're more than welcome to come to San Antonio and visit the campus that way. But
It's a nice campus, by the way.
Yeah.
I've seen pictures. I've never been there, but it looks really good. Now, the third question I had about online courses, when it comes to the bachelor's program that they're bringing down in computer information systems, what is it going to be? A half online, half traditional, half one of those virtual conferences type things, or
No.
is it all completely traditional courses just here?
It's going to be traditional courses on a weekend format.
Okay.
We're having the actual full-time faculty members come here to teach the program, as opposed to students coming from the Valley to San Antonio. We're actually bringing the course curriculum, the instructors here to TSTC.
Now, did you meet a little resistance from the instructors coming down here, or was it like, you know what, it's the Valley, the beach is right there, and Mexico's like, well, not so much Mexico anymore, right? But the beach is right there. So was it? I mean, were they just up and willing, ready to come down?
When we first brought the PhD program, the instructors for the leadership studies program were all on board. They actually came over here. They saw the interest and were overwhelmed with the amount of students that actually wanted to get into the program. When they heard 41 plus students wanting to get into the doctoral program, other faculty members from our university wanted to know what was going on at the Valley. And when we had our department chair for the Computer Information Systems Security Program, Ted Albert, hear about that, he came down, took a look at the programs that we offered, and also looked at the programs that we offered. And I think that's actually spawned, well, what can we offer the students at TSTC that could actually benefit from us getting the degree from Arley Lake University, and that's where it's brought us up to this point today.
Can I interject something?
Yes,
with regards to our faculty coming to the Valley to teach the classes, we within the Week in College program, or the format, we actually have a pretty much history of our faculty accommodating our students. With the Week in College program that we used to have in Houston, our faculty would travel. We had faculty that would travel to Houston, teach the classes on every other weekend. They would go and teach the classes at the campuses in Houston.
Okay.
So we have a history of accommodating our students to making the dream of a bachelor degree a reality, and accommodating them going to the students and offering the courses on their campus or their home institutions.
This is nothing new location.
Exactly,
Awesome.
Exactly.
That's awesome. I know Arley Lake has a mission focus to really be the experts in, is it Mexican American studies or something of that nature? Is that correct?
Our mission, yes. Our mission is to we're out to serve the underserved, and not necessarily just a Mexican American studies curriculum. We have a variety of courses, our degree programs. But we are the focus of the Sisters of the Congregation of Divine Providence when they first established the university in 1895 was to serve the underserved and to go out and offer an education to the students that don't ordinarily have the opportunity at furthering their receiving an advanced degree or receiving a 4-year degree program. So we're in this. I don't like to use the word business, but we're in the business to offer those students that don't have the opportunity at the degrees or at the higher education to receive a higher education. We're there to facilitate that and to make that opportunity or to offer them that opportunity and make that dream become a reality. And so if that means us taking our show on the road, so to speak, and having our faculty go out of town and teach the classes, and then that's what we're going to do. And we've been doing that through the Week in College format since, I believe, like 1978, when Week in College was first, when it was first opened.
Excellent. And on that note, talk to me about financial aid opportunities for students, specifically transfer students.
Financial aid for transfer students, now we're talking regular semester transfer students. We do offer a variety of scholarships, and based on cumulative GPA. Now, they are required to be a full-time student. And we do, once at the point of admission, once we accept a student, we recalculate their transfer GPA, we calculate their cumulative GPA. Their cumulative GPA is what we are going to use to automatically consider them for a scholarship. It's an academic scholarship. It has nothing to do with financial aid. It doesn't have anything to do with need-based, their EFC. It's all based on their academics. we start off with at least a 2.25 GPA. If the student has a cumulative GPA of a 2.25, then we automatically will offer him a $4,000 annual scholarship. That's for a full-time student, that's annual, so it's $4,000 per year, so it's $2,000 per semester. Fall semester they get $2,000, spring they get $2,000. So we start with the 225 and we go all the way up to an annual $10,000 scholarship for a student that has a 3.5 or higher. If they have a cumulative GPA of 3.5, then they get the $10,000 scholarship guaranteed, which is $5,000 per semester. And this is all in addition to any need-based financial aid that they receive by filling out the FAFSA. And then there's scholarships in between. We have the Heritage, the Provost, and the Trustees, which, you know, if you have the GPA that falls within a 3.5 and a 2.25, anywhere in between, then you can also qualify for the other scholarships that I just mentioned.
So you can double dip?
Yeah, no, you can't double dip.
Okay.
You
So
get one or the other.
4.0, can I just get all?
No,
all
you
from the
get,
bottom?
if you have a 4.0, you get the President's
Okay.
Scholarship,
All
which
right.
is the 10,000.
Okay. And these are specifically for transfer students in the traditional route?
Traditional program,
So
yes,
not
sir.
not for the weekend college students?
No, it's for full-time traditional transfer students.
Do we have anything for the weekend college students that partake in it for the Rio Grande Valley?
The only scholarship that Weekend College does offer is a Weekend College scholarship. The scholarship's only offered to students that aren't getting any kind of financial assistance. A lot of our Weekend College students, again, being a working adult, they're also looking for sources from their employers to actually do with tuition reimbursement or even just pay the tuition up front. But if they're not getting any kind of tuition reimbursement, they're eligible for the Weekend College Scholarship, which is $200 per class for undergraduate students and $250 per class for graduate students.